I'm pretty good for a Monday. How about you?
I'm alive and well and breathing, and I'm just going to use that as my motivation to get through the rest of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Monday hasn't killed me yet, so maybe it won't throughout the rest of the day.
You'll be fine. Yeah. Well, we had a pretty awesome weekend.
I believe that we did, yes.
Yep. I actually went to Pine Heart Farm Day, and it was incredible, just like I thought it would be. I was very excited.
As much as we hyped it up on Friday, one of us actually went.
Yes. Yeah. I had to go, and I was very excited, and it was very much worth it. So,
did you make any soap?
I didn't make any soap. There was just so much going on that you couldn't really get to all of it, even if you had gotten there right at 9 and left right at 3.
It was a pretty tight schedule, though, in terms of like the amount of time that you had to do things.
Yeah, it was great, though. My nephews loved it. A few of my friends that had their kids, they made little bird houses, and they look great.
I can't do that, so that's impressive. I have no skill in that whatsoever.
They had a great time. It was a great turnout.
All right. Now, again, the location was good. I mean, the weather was fairly nice from what I remember over the weekend.
Beautiful.
It was pretty warm. That was exciting. The weather was not completely garbage.
I know, yeah. Today it's raining. So.
Yeah, I know. This is the complete opposite of everything that we wanted. So there we go. All righty, guys. Well, every day we talk to you about the awesome prizes that you can win here on the show. And again, these are brought to you by our awesome sponsors who love to give stuff to you through us. So let's take a look at what you can win by watching the show today. All right, we've got a free sausage biscuit from Bojangles here in Cullman. And we have Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue free family barbecue pack. That's the pound of barbecue, the 2 16-ounce sides, and the 4 buns. And then the ChickfilA Choose Your Treat. That's the large cone or the ChickfilA chocolate chip cookie. All great prizes. And again, you can not only win just one, but all 3 just for checking out our Facebook page, finding out who the sponsor of the day is, and then calling us at 256-734-7399 and winning. I mean, I can't emphasize enough, guys. That's 3 awesome prizes that you can take to use at any time within the next 30 days.
Oh, yeah, that's incredible. I mean, if that doesn't kickstart your week, what will?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you've never had a chocolate chip cookie from there, you got to try it.
Oh, you're totally right.
Absolutely. Well, we've got an awesome guest coming on the show today. We have Mr. John Williams coming in from ChickfilA. And you've seen him in our video before, in our little highlight for ChickfilA, but now he's going to come in and tell us about some of the exciting things that ChickfilA is doing here in the near future. So if you'll stick around with us for just a bit, we'll be right back with him.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
All righty, guys, and we're back with Mr. John Williams. How are you today?
I'm well, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, that's good for a Monday morning.
Yeah,
for a rainy Monday morning.
That's right. Yeah.
Just standing strong in it and seeing
right.
what you do.
Absolutely.
Seriously. Well, thank you for coming on the show today. We're
It's
always
my
excited
pleasure.
to see you.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you've paid attention to our channel at all, you've seen his face quite a few times representing Chick-fil-A. Now we're going to look a little more in depth on you personally, because you've done quite a lot, not only with Chick-fil-A but outside. So if we get into it, how long have you been in the Cullman area?
We've been in the Cullman area for 2 years, and we come to Cullman from Hilton Head Island in South Carolina.
Oh, wow.
Where I spent, so the last 15 years of my, I guess, adult life, I would say, I spent my time mixed between serving in youth ministry with a local church or working with the Office for Justice, Juvenile Delinquency Prevention with grant-funded programs where we worked with students across a certain geographic region.
Sure. Wow, that's a lot to have
That's
done in this
impressive.
small amount of time. So what got you into the youth ministry?
Really just feeling the call, feeling like this is God's plan for me. This is where God would lead me to go. Growing up as a young man, my mom kept my brother and I in church. You've heard the joke said that we had a drug problem growing up. It was because my mom drugged me to church, you know. So being in that environment and being around positive influences and whatnot is what I think that's one of the things that led to going into student ministry.
That's really
You
incredible.
said you worked with a youth program.
I did. I worked with a grant-funded program. It was funded through the Office for Justice, Juvenile Delinquency Prevention, which comes right under the Department of Justice, and it's almost I describe it as a preventative maintenance type of program for the DOJ. Instead of taking back end where a youthful offender has found themselves or gotten themselves in trouble, this program works to prevent those negative consequences. So we worked for students to make positive choices. We put them in environments where they could be successful in terms of beginning to learn to think for their future and where they would go. And my big idea in speaking with the kids is always, where do you want to be 5 years from now? Because a lot of high school kids are not thinking that way. So that was a big push for us. So that work would come in terms of speaking in front of groups or training upperclassmen to work with the younger classmen. The ninth graders particularly is who we would target and work on, because the data tells us that if a ninth grade kid has a successful freshman year, and successful meaning their grades are above passing, above 2.5, 2.5 GPA. Their attendance is where it needs to be. They're not in trouble with truancy or anything like that. And they get involved in some sort of third club, like our club, then their odds of graduating increases almost 9 out of 10.
Wow.
And that's statistically across the country. So that was a good program to be a part of.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, we were working for students' lives, and in many ways I still get to do that even through ChickfilA. And kind of to segue in, well, how do you come into ChickfilA from all of that? Because ChickfilA is chicken and Coke, right? Well,
And cookies.
right, chicken, Coke, and cookies. That's exactly right. And milkshakes, right? So, well, the store owner, Randy Ernest, he has a heart for this community, and his passion is just for this area. And the store's vision is, our mission is to simply change lives. So that fits me in very well, because in my position, it's more than just marketing chicken and Coke and cookies. It's more than that. It's also serving in the community. In large part, part of the reason that those guys brought me in, at least I felt like at the very beginning, was to manage what they give away. And so we do that, and in managing what we give away, what we've given away, we've also seen God bless that with growth exponentially. But at the same time, I get to work with student programs even now still across our county, and particularly with our county schools. We do, you've probably seen in the paper the Man Up program that's going on out at Fairview. Principal Gambrel asked to come in there and help with that program, so we lined up speakers and whatnot through the year. We recently had our Sheriff Gentry, come in and speak to the guys, which Matt, you did a fantastic job, so I want to just publicly say thank you. You killed it and made those kids think.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was outstanding. I mean,
When was this?
it was excellent. It was the first Friday of October is when we did that. So we've got one coming up for November.
Nice.
Travis Key, the youth minister at Desperation Church, Travis will be speaking there, and then Pastor Jerry Lawson out from Daystar, he's going to come and speak to the kids in December.
Oh, wow.
So we're excited about both of those things, and we've already began settling our lineup into the beginning of the year as well.
That is exciting. Is this a new program that y'all have implemented?
At Fairview, yes, for a while they've done the Unique program, and that's geared toward their ladies. The Man Up program, I think it's new to them. Mr. Gramber may have done that in the past, but I'm not sure either way. So anyway, so we do the program out at Fairview, and also through ChickfilA. We do mentoring program. It's a peer-based mentoring program, just like I used to do with the DOJ almost.
Pretty awesome.
At
Wow.
Hanceville High School. So we take the upperclassmen, juniors and seniors, kids who have navigated life very well to that point, or if they've gotten their lives off track, they're right back on. And we work with the entire freshman class out at Hanceville. And it's been just a tremendous experience to see those kids, to watch them grow. As a matter of fact, this past Thursday, I took 6 of those upperclassmen out to Lacey Springs School, and they did a series of talks with the 6th and 7th graders there. And it was just so great to watch these kids just, not come out of their shell, but break off those last pieces of their shell.
And connect with other people.
Absolutely. I mean, they just did a tremendous job in sharing on issues like peer pressure and, how do you handle situations in high school as you get older and whatnot. And the kids at Lacey Springs just latched on to my guys. They just clung to them, and it was just great to see.
If I remember anything from that time period of my own life, it's that when you hear it from someone not much older than you,
Sure.
with someone who seems like they've shared those experiences with you, you connect more with them than someone that you just have come in
Absolutely.
and talk. So I mean, those are viable things that I think that are really important for those students, and it's probably a big deal to them to have someone in their own neck of the woods come in and have that conversation.
Oh, absolutely. We hope to, and just like with the store at Chick-fil-A, we hope to make that personal connection, and we hope to leave that positive, just part of your day, that bright spot that just makes you, hey, I want to tell you about what happened earlier, or I want to tell you about this young man or this young woman who came in and spoke. You know what? Wow, they really made me think. They really challenged me in some areas. So that's what we hope to do, and that's where that segue with me coming into Chick-fil-A just really fits. And I get to serve with, you guys know, y'all come into the store all the time.
Yeah.
I get to serve with the best team in Cullman. And I'll tell you, that we've got a high-strung group of 20-year-olds who really like to go above and beyond. I love our team. I love our group of people. I've worked with groups all over the country, and it's almost hands down to say that right now at 35 years old, I get to work with the best team that I've ever got to work with. And I appreciate that, and I thank God for that every day.
It's an incredible team. Every time I've gone there, it's been the best experience, and everyone I've talked to says the exact same thing. It is the best store.
Well, the Cullman store here
Best
itself has
restaurant.
glowing reviews on everything. You can Google it. You can check out the Chick-fil-A website. You guys are highly rated, so that need to connect with people shows in the quality that you guys give off, and it is appreciated not only in the community but for the guests that come through. I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah, and absolutely, and we don't take that for granted either. I personally see every review that comes in on social media. We read them, we respond to those if needed. We want to address different things if need be, but we don't take any of that for granted. We appreciate you all's feedback. When you guys have something to say to us that's positive, we take that and we're like, well, thank you, God, because we know where this has come from, and we know that we can't do this within our own strength. Once a month, our team meets at the store just to pray over the store, just to say, God, this is yours, and we're just laborers in your vineyard. So God, you have us serve, and you have us serve this community. And the way that we get to do the thing that funds the mission for us is chicken and Coke. That's how we get to do what we get to do.
And it just works out that way.
Absolutely, it does.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad Cullman likes chicken and Coke.
Yeah, it doesn't
Us
hurt,
too.
but the food is delicious.
That's right.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, now in terms of Chick-fil-A, are you guys doing anything upcoming in terms of events that
Any
you might
spirit
be able to-
night or anything coming up?
Oh, geez. Yeah, we do have several spirit nights coming up, and without my brain, my phone,
you're okay.
I have a hard time telling you dates right off because it's still a little early for me, too. But Rhonda Davis with the Autism Awareness, just shout out to them. They have a spirit night coming up. I believe that's going to be next Tuesday, which is November the 2nd.
Okay.
So that's coming up. I want to encourage you guys to come out and support that Spirit Night. That's always a really fun time. Other things that we have coming up, be on the lookout for a Christmas push. This is still kind of under development, and some ideas are still kind of flowing in the creative arenas. But we want to do some different things for the community if opportunity opens up. If you hear any about the rodeo that's coming up through the Sheriff's Department, we want to invite you, if you're able, to support that in any way that you can. That's an organization that we're going to partner with this year. So we're excited to partner with the Sheriff's Department to help out with the rodeo.
Awesome.
So you'll see ChickfilA and the ChickfilA cow there,
Oh, boy.
and chicken will abound. So that's the plan.
There you go.
Yeah,
We've got all the greats from Chick-fil-A showing up at multiple events. We're very excited.
absolutely.
And
Yeah,
we appreciate y'all's support of the community. It's just incredible.
It is important to everyone here. Trust us.
absolutely. Well, it is our pleasure. It truly is a pleasure to serve. Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir. Well, Mr. Williams, again, thank you for coming on today. We do appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by and filling us in and letting us know a little more about you, because it is important for every business, for the people who come in to know who's serving them, and it's a great thing that you guys do. So we do appreciate what you
Absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity. Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
guys do. Thank you.
God bless.
Again, if you guys will stick around for just a bit more, we'll be right back with more.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Have you been online to see our brand new website? Go to mycullmantv.com. There you can find links to see a live stream, notes from today's shows. You can meet our sponsors and even meet us here at the station. But don't forget about that Meet the Sponsors link. There you can see advertisements from the sponsors that help keep us on the air. You can also click on the links to go to these sponsors' web pages. My Cullman Television. Let's discover Cullman together.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Alrighty, guys. Well, now's the part of the show where I'm going to give you that hint that pushes you in the direction of winning those awesome prizes. And again, those are 3 wonderful prizes that can be yours. And all it takes is a simple phone call and telling us who the sponsor of the day is. So your hint for today is which one of our sponsors is carrying a pumpkin-flavored blizzard right now. Which one of our sponsors is carrying a pumpkin-flavored blizzard right now? Now, there's only one store that has anything even called anything remotely close to that, so you should already know who it is. But in the off chance you don't, check the Facebook page, find out the sponsor of the day, and then call us at 256-734-7399. Again, that's 256-734-7399. Don't miss that opportunity, guys. I'm telling you, free food can make or break a day.
Or a week.
Or a date. You never know. Never know.
Well, now it's time for our Facebook friend of the day. And our Facebook friend of the day is going to be Billy Dollar Bush. That's a pretty great name. And they like Wallace State Community College and CrossFit of Eufaula. And we would like to give them a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue.
Okay, so I have the question. This is CrossFit of Eufaula. That's my hometown. So where is this guy from? So I'm confused.
Maybe he's from Eufaula.
If he's from Eufaula, hi, thank you for watching the show, but I don't know why you're watching all the way up here. But no, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not discouraging you. Just thank you for making me not feel alone. So, alrighty, guys. Well, today's Discover Cullman is going to be a bit interesting because it's a business I am not super familiar with until this morning, and this is Sips and Strokes. Now, that's an interesting name, but it is an art gallery that they encourage you to come to and take classes that you can create your own custom art pieces. Now, these are all based off of certain things, but again, have a few drinks of wine and paint yourself a painting. It's a great entertainment value for multiple groups. It exists solely to provide a casual, fun environment in which customers of all ages and experience levels can unleash the artist within. Customers create their own painting masterpieces with easily understood step-by-step guidance from one of their trained instructors. Inspiring the world to create was Miss Wendy Lavoie's goal when she created the paint industry back in '03, and is an alternative to the traditional art instruction, which is basically sit in a room and get told what to do. They actually go hands-on with you. And there's a ton of classes that you can take, and they're constantly putting up new paintings. So I think the three themes coming up are coffee and cocoa and pumpkin spice, oh my, and then there's angels, trees, and more. So they've got a few different things. They have kids classes as well. They've got a ton of information, guys, so if you've never seen these places, please look them up. You can find them on www.sipsandstrokes.com, and then click on their calendar to find available times and prices. Again, we encourage you to go check that out.
Yes, and if you don't know where they're located, they are located in the Warehouse District, and this is a really great time for family, friends, birthday party, any time to get together. It's just a lot of fun, and it's actually pretty easy.
All right, so you've heard it, right here, folks. Go check it out. Have a few drinks and paint you something great so you can take home and laugh at yourself later, because that's exactly my experience with painting. All righty, well, now it is time for my favorite part of the show, and that is the weather. So let's take a look at what that's going to be for the day. And again, the weather is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet, so remember to make the switch to Mitch. All right, looks like the average high for the day is going to be 71 with the average low at 48. Now, the record high was set in 1940 at 86, with the record low set in 1942 at 28 degrees. Sunset tonight is going to be at 6 p.m. sharp, with sunrise tomorrow at 7 a.m. sharp. Now, as you can tell, we have this huge wave of storm coming through Alabama right now. So obviously, as you can tell right now, we have rain happening. Now, this is going to be going on until later tonight with some clear showers happening. We're going to be spread out between heaviness of rain, but again, keep safe. You're going to want to. We have a 60% chance of rain all day with a high of 65, low of 55 tonight, with an even more chance of rain up to 80% tonight, and then a 70% chance tomorrow. So again, this is going to carry on for a while, and that high for tomorrow is going to be at 61. So again, you're going to be wet, you're going to be kind of cold, so keep dry and make sure you are driving safe here in Cullman. We have an issue with that, especially with water collecting on the roads. And as you can tell, we're not peaking past the 60s. The max we're getting here is by Friday at 67, but most of the days we're going to stay between lower to mid 60s. And again, we are talking at the 50s, low 50s. We're dropping down into the 40s for colds, guys. So again, we are hitting that winter season finally. And I hate it because it's not even supposed to be fall yet. Thanksgiving's not even here. But again, we're staying cold, we're staying wet, and it's supposedly supposed to be this way for the next week. So prepare for that kind of weather. Make sure you have the supplies that you need.
Pack your umbrella.
Absolutely. Keep that thing on hand. Buy a poncho. Do something. Just make sure that you stay dry, because you're going to want to not be sick from this upcoming week.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Well, if you'll give us just a bit, we'll be right back with more.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
And we are back with our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi. And the CRMC Trunk or Treat will be Thursday, October 29th from 4 to 7 p.m. Come out for a night of free food, games, and fun. This will be located in the front parking lot of CRMC.
And remember, guys, the Memphis Belle showing is going on between October 23rd and October 29th. So you've got a few more times to go check this out. This is being shown at the Carmike here in Cullman. So please go out, meet the pilot's widow who actually flew the plane, guys. She's a wonderful storyteller. She has a lot of great things to tell you. And again, you can learn a whole lot more about the crew here at the theater itself. So again, this is right before the preparation for the Memphis Belle itself to make its appearance on November 7th. So go check that out.
And don't forget, live on stage, this is going to be the Cullman Community Concert Association's 2015 Grammy Award winner as part of their concert season. Mike Ferris, the critically acclaimed soulful performer, will be performing at the Betty Lee Haynes Theater at the Wallace State Community College campus on Tuesday, October 27th at 7 p.m.
And remember, guys, the Bosom Buddies Smoked Ham and Turkey fundraiser is continuing. The Cullman County Bosom Buddies Foundation is having a smoked ham and turkey fundraiser. Now, again, these are turkeys of 10 pounds, more or less. The pickup will be November 21st from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Freddie Day's Catering, located at 1628 2nd Avenue Northwest here in Cullman. To order, please contact Christina at 256-338-6300. And remember, the deadline to order these are November 14th, and the cost is $35 each, and they only take prepayment only. So get a hold of that while you still can. There's going to be great turkeys.
And if you have a community billboard, just let us know. You can visit us online at mycullmantv.com or send us an email at mycullmantv@gmail.com or give us a call at 256-734-7399. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at My Cullman Television. And again, we are sponsored by Pepsi. And don't forget to get online or give us a call and let us know your weekly birthdays. And don't forget to send us your anniversaries as well. We'll be doing these drawings on Friday.
Alrighty, guys. Well, if you didn't already know, our sponsor of the day was indeed Dairy Queen, who is hosting the Pumpkin Pie Blizzard this month. Again, with it being so close to Thanksgiving, all of these fall treats are coming at you, and Dairy Queen is at the front running of all of them. So definitely go by and check them out. Again, both locations are carrying the Pumpkin Pie Blizzard, so you don't want to miss out on that. And remember, guys, we encourage you to check us out on Facebook. We can't be hip, young, and modern if you aren't letting us. We do encourage you to come check us out, find out the things that you may have missed on the show, or let us know of things that we may have missed in the community that you want to continue to hear about. These are very important to us, guys. We can't find out things without that ear to the ground, and that's you. We need to hear from you. I promise it's important.
Let us know what you want to see.
Absolutely. We can only be as good as you let us be. Alrighty. Well, you know, I think we've had a good day. You know, we talked to Mr. John Williams today. It was great seeing him.
He's awesome.
Oh yeah, no. There's hands down. There's not a better person that you can go see at Chick-fil-A outside of his staff. I promise you, it's a great time.
They're incredible.
We learned about SIPs and strokes today. That's an interesting idea. You know,
we did.
Hang out. That's not something I think that a group of like 40-year-old men would want to go do unless they were like painting camouflage. But you know, we encourage everybody to go check it out. You never know.
They do have paintings for everybody.
The next Picasso might show up. Who knows?
That's true.
Alrighty, guys. Well, you know, I'm Jacob Murphy.
I'm Natalie Bonner.
And again, everyone here at My Cullman Television hopes you have a great Monday. Don't let it get to you, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.